Good morning.
I'm literally just adding the break in right now.
Good morning, good morning. How are everybody? Good morning, Three Lettuce. Just getting ourselves up and running this morning. How are you today? It's Saturday after the 4th. I'm sure everybody's tired. How was your holiday?
I'm just getting the break put in.
It's fine.
You want to grab out the box? Where's the Lord of the Rings box? Under you?
I'm sitting on it.
Oh, you're sitting on it. That's good.
Yes. It's freezing down here.
Okay. There. Go.
Frozen tundra down here.
Okay.
Gotten used to the hot heat. Now I'm freezing. We haven't had the AC on in days. They're laughing at me, but it's freezing down here, James. Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
6 watts, I think I did it as. I did 6 watts.
Alright, I need to go. There we go. I think that's right. I think. There we go. Good morning, good morning.
Go. And that. There
Perfect.
you go. If you would like to vote for some creatures, on front. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hope you had a good 4th. Hope you had some fun this week. Or you have a good plan for the weekend and you're not going to be stuck working the entire time or something like that. What are you all up to?
Where's your Unfinity?
The Unfinity should be around right here somewhere in one of these places. We had extra. I have a whole box of them anyways. I have a whole box of them anyways.
I don't know what color it looks like.
It's
so I'm just like it's an H3. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
We're just getting our break pulls. Thanks.
And I got something a little different we're doing today. I was sitting there, I'm like, you know what? Sometimes people come in and they buy multiple spots. So we should reward those people that do that. So if somebody comes in and buys 3 spots today in the break, we're going to give an extra to them. We'll open it up on stream, but you're going to get an extra Tarkir Dragonstorm play booster pack. It's pretty much if you get 3 spots or more because you want to jump in, try your chance on the Lord of the Rings pack. And then go with the others, and if you get 3 spots, that'll guarantee get you better chances of more Lord of the Rings cards, and then also it'll get you a extra Tarkir play booster pack. Saying thank you for jumping in on multiple spots. I was sitting there, I'm like, you know what? I see people do that every now and again. I feel like we should say thank you to those that do. Hopefully you're all having a good day. Hopefully you had a good 4th.
Ours was low key. It's nice.
I know it was.
We had a spectacular fireworks show. I mean, spectacular. Those also sorted out. Good morning, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good morning. We we had a spectacular show. It was a 30-minute fireworks show to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm ready for bed. I think everybody was. Even our youngest is like, Mom, can I just go to bed? Apparently, the city had fireworks from the previous holiday that they never shut off, so they combined it with the 4th of July. And it was shot off on a barge literally right in front of us. There was another catamaran near us that took out his leaf blower at 10 o'clock at night and was blowing, you know, the top of his boat off. I'm like, I'm not sure for what, because there wasn't that much junk coming out of the sky, but I don't know, to each their own, right? To each their own. But it was actually fantastic. And no wonder why people sit on both sides of the river to watch it.
I know,
because
it was crazy.
It was crazy.
I mean, it was a 30-minute fireworks show. I've never been and seen a 30-minute. They're like, 10, you get 15 minutes, you're like, yeah! I mean, we were like, oh, it's over. I'm like, wait a minute, nope, there goes more. It's not over yet.
30 minutes. And our dog
was fine. He sat there staring at it, watching it the entire time.
Doing like,
huh? Why is it going behind me? I don't see him over there. That's what I think it was. He turned around, he looked like, where are those?
Oh, this isn't, I didn't load this up. I missed that one.
No, yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, so good morning. But yeah, it was funny. He'd hear the fireworks in front of us, look at it, and then he'd turn around, because he'd hear the echo off the building behind us, so it was really funny. But he did fantastic. You know, a lot of dogs don't do well with those noises, and I mean, I don't know if he did well, but he didn't bark, he didn't whine, he just lay there and was like, huh? What's happening here? But I got some cute pictures of him just sitting there proud and proper watching the fireworks show. So, but yeah, 30-minute show is
I know, it's pretty
crazy.
Sweet. But we got ourselves a little break today. We're going to do one collector pack of Lord of the Rings, and you can get you some others here. Those of you that like the Lord of the Rings stuff, we'll try it out. If not, I don't know, we'll keep, maybe I overestimated people's appetite, and I will not open this at all and do our own thing with it. Because it was there for a game, but no one joined on it. Jumped on it at one point, so.
Yeah, good morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning.
Yes. Should be fun today.
Yeah, we're gonna go, hopefully I'm gonna get James off the boat to go over to the farmer's market, because they've got antiques and old cars at the farmer's market.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. Good morning.
We didn't clean up the inventory from things that were taken yesterday, did we?
No. It was late last night, we forgot.
Yep. No, I know.
Should we do that now, or
yeah,
can I
probably.
We're in the buy now?
Yeah, if you go, no, it won't. Yeah, they will be in the buy now, but you need to go to go to the regular page. Go to the side that says orders on the white screen.
Okay, I'm not sure
go
which
to the
one.
white screen that you were just on, the white window.
This one?
And on your left, there's a thing that says orders. Click on that. Thank you. Then that tells you everything that was taken on that day. See the name of everything, what was purchased in there. Now you can remove them. Those ones should be removed because they're there, but the other ones wouldn't have been. See the 500 spot ones?
Okay.
Those are the ones that we need to remove from the buy now.
Okay. So I have to go here.
Yeah. Then type in whatever that is.
Well, can I?
It's not going to allow you to copy and paste it. You can. You have to highlight it and then hit copy and paste while it's highlighted. It's a pain in the butt.
The problem is I have to go back and forth because I don't know how to spell.
That's fine. There you go. It's the only one. Remove it.
Delete?
Yep.
There's a 1. Pretty sure it's the normal. Normal one. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. I can do some of this in the background too.
That's fine.
Well, that way you can talk to people as actually was thinking, or I will. You know what I mean?
During
There's,
well, good morning.
Good morning, all.
Good morning. We are just
I was updating.
Actually, if I see it like this, I can see it. I just have to click and be quick. See? See? And
Oh, yeah, there you go. Perfect. That does work. Nice.
And then I can make sure that I got the right one.
Yeah.
3, 8, 6. Is that the right one that we pulled out?
It should be.
Good morning. How are you
There's
guys?
2 of them that we got out of there. Both
I know.
of those. Right? Didn't we have both of those go?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, okay.
Yep. The foil and a non-foil. Both foil ones went. There's no non-foil left is what it is.
Okay, well, I don't want to, like,
Yep,
I
that's
want
gone.
delete, you know, until I'm 100%
Yeah, a lot
sure.
of big hits were taken out of yesterday's auto box there.
Yeah, hope you guys are having a good morning. We had a great 4th. Kind of chill, a little slow. We went over to check out the town chaos, whatever, the town.
There's just a
Things
bunch
going
of food
on.
things. I thought they said there was going to be like events for kids and people, and there was
That's
it was only vendors for food vendors. I don't know where all the events went.
Yeah.
They had music that played. That was actually kind of fun, but it wasn't even playing when we were there. It only played for like the hour before
I know.
the fireworks. And
But
then during them. But they did have some cool fireworks going along with it.
Yeah, they had music playing the whole time. Although the music was good once we got back to the boat. It's like we got over there and they started. They're like, yeah, just kidding. We're gonna take a break. But how are you guys doing this morning on this lovely? Did I spell that wrong? No, I didn't. There we go. Let's do it in a minute. Yeah, how are you guys doing on this lovely Saturday morning? We got a break going on. So far, James, I've just seen one.
You had to do the one that was canceled there too.
I know. Well, it comes up on the other one, doesn't it?
Oh, whatever. I'm wrong.
No, because I can't see it. Where's the name?
Oh, it didn't say what it was.
See?
Okay.
So I was gonna go down because it came out in what's his name's bag.
Yeah. Similar one.
Big
But
DK.
not the different version of it.
I know, but when I look it up,
Yeah,
I'll
I
pull
get what
both.
you're saying. Yeah.
How are you guys? MTG Dad, Packing
Good
Poles,
morning,
welcome
everyone.
in. Good morning, Pop-Up Card Shop. I love it. How are you? We are having a sleepy Saturday. My boys hopefully will sleep in a little bit. The aircon's on, so I'm hoping that means that they get a little extra sleep because normally we haven't had it on. We've just let the open air sleeping. Good morning, Chupacabra Chito. How are you? Welcome in. Good morning. We got a break going on this morning. We've got, it includes an LTR pack. So check it out. Good morning, Richard. How are you? Hope you're having a good morning this morning. James and I are just
Hanging out here, clearing up some of the...
Yeah, we had a show yesterday and we had a singles auto box, so we are pulling the inventory from it to make sure that it doesn't become a duplicate.
Yep.
Because that's
then
not
we have
fair
our,
for you guys when you go into purchase.
No, it is not.
So. Not fair. When you want something, you're like, oh, just kidding.
Just
we
kidding.
actually don't have that. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yes, we had to,
No.
we had to make sure we redo those.
It's kind of a jerk move. And not our style.
Try not to be, at least.
Because I would be annoyed. I'd be like, well, why the hell do you even have it on there?
Yep.
Was this a clickbait? Switch bait? This is, just not cool. It stinks that the Autobox doesn't pull it all out of your inventory.
Yeah.
And that you gotta manually do it.
Well, that's why I want to do my thing my way.
My thing, my way, yo. So let's talk about the app, actually.
Good morning, Monster. How's it going, my friend? They
James-
coming in and hanging out.
You should totally update them on where we're at.
What?
On the app, the
What
webpage.
about where we are?
Well, how you doing?
Oh yeah, I had
Jesus.
not yesterday. I didn't do much. I took a break for the holiday, so there's not really much going on with that one. I'm sorry. I spent some time with my family.
Ooh, we got one spot. Love it.
Nice.
Oh, Justin got enough.
All right, let's see.
Hold on. I gotta.
Nice.
Where am I going? This one?
Yep, sold.
Yep.
There you go. He's got a spot
Justin
there.
got a spot. Yeah, buddy.
One spot taken. We got more to come. And remember, like I said to everybody, if you get 3 spots, sometimes people like getting multiple spots. If you get 3 spots, I'm going to give you an extra Tarkir Play Booster pack for every person that gets 3 spots. How's it going? Thanks for coming in, my friend. We got ourselves some Lord of the Rings here today.
Yeah, how was your holiday?
You have a good one?
I
You
hope
see any
you
good
did.
fireworks? Did you light them off? Ooh.
Oh.
We saw police going after some people today, yesterday. It was pretty funny. Like, oh, somebody's running. Because you could see them light fireworks off. It was almost like, we're going to light these off right now because the police are coming and there's a distraction. And then we're going to run because then you saw one cop car going around the corner.
I don't think I actually took that. Oh, I did take that one.
How's it going, Monster? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Hopefully you're having a good morning.
Yeah, got a good break going on. We're just updating some of our inventory from our good show yesterday. James and I were on for quite a while, and we decided we just did our shit and got done with it.
Might as well, right?
Whoops.
So we got ourselves a break today. Today's break is going to include those. So you jump in, and we're on Whatnot right now. We were having some issues with it on YouTube with the other stuff, so I actually figured out why. They canceled my AdSense account because, guess what? When we were gone in the Bahamas and we were coming back, they sent a pin that I needed to use. So I had to use it within 4 months. And I never saw this freaking pin come in that I needed to use
Like
to type
pin,
it,
like
like a pin number, like almost like a code. So they're going to email it to me and I'm going to have to use that. I mean, not email it, mail it to me. So I have to go and pick that up within the next 4 months to use it.
What are you gonna do? Fucking fly down for that shit?
No, I figured on the way home. As when we go back.
Well, 4 months from now is what? August, September, October, November. Ooh, that'll be close.
It'll be close.
Because I don't know when we can go south of Georgia. We can definitely gotta figure that out.
Yeah. But we had our break here today. It's a big one. It's a good one.
Whoop, where's my mouse? I'm over here like, where are you?
Got lots of funness going on today. It's a celebration.
Bitches. Oh, sorry. You walked me right into that one.
I did.
And I don't know if anybody would have any reference to that.
Some people. But it's a good time. We'll hopefully have some fun.
Yeah, good morning, Philip. How are you? Welcome in. I have no glasses on this morning, so if I look like I'm squinting to look at the screen, it's because I am.
You're just grabbing for the mouse and it looks so funny. So you get like this across the screen and it was like you're trying to like you're trying to eat something. Like, what is she doing?
I'm being Pac-Man.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, we got a break set up here today. Do some Lord of the Rings and some other packs involved. Should be fun. Showing off some of the other stuff we're doing.
So far, James, I've only seen one
What?
that's come out. That's this one. Well, this will be 2. 4, 4, 4.
We're talking about for hits?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from yesterday.
that one.
So far, just 2. Yeah, let's check it out. So, the break. You're gonna get one of these. Look at that, sealed box. I mean, come on. And then you've got these 5 additional packs. And then if you buy 3 or more, you get one of these.
Yep.
So,
So-
pretty sweet.
Got some
So
spots
welcome in.
here for our break. 1 pack, and you guys can pick which one will come out, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. I feel like there's more. Is there a second page?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could be. Scroll down to the bottom.
I'm not, hold on, I can't. Because
Oh, you're not done yet.
Hello, Josh. How are you? I'm looking for my damn mouse again. This is a neutral. All right.
So yeah, we're waiting, seeing if you guys want to jump into the break. We
Yeah.
got, it's a small one. We do it like doing this quick, small ones in the morning.
No. Where's the rest of them? Where's page 2? that it? No, this. Is that it?
What one?
Is that the last one? Yeah, it has to be.
Maybe go to the bottom of the page.
I can't scroll any more farther.
Go to the top of the page. Go next there.
Who the hell puts next at the top?
I know, there's some weird things they make here.
Whoever this person is that created that is ass fucking backwards. I just
Ass
deleted
backwards.
it. Didn't I just delete that one? Yeah. That's weird. Anyways. Yeah, well, good morning. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. It's going to be a little low-key for us. Maybe low-key for us. We got to get some water. That's a priority today. So we do not run out of water because we are getting mighty low. Because one tank's only got 30 gallons in it. And the other tank is probably, after showers last night for you and I, probably pretty damn low. Good morning, Taz Cloud. How are you, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. We're just getting our here's our break happening this morning. We've already got a spot picked. You got to claim your own. It's a good one. Make sure you claim that spot.
Good morning. Thank you, Admiral. I appreciate that, coming in and hanging out.
And then we are just updating our inventory from yesterday's super successful auto box.
Thank you, thank you. We have a bunch of people in here right now. Hopefully you get one of the breaks going.
Yeah.
If you'd like to jump in, there are 6 spots available. This is in the, we are using through Whatnot at the moment, but if you would like to jump in on the break, we've got a Lord of the Rings and some Tarkir, Phyrexia, some Unfinity in there. Should be a good one today.
Good morning, Zayatora.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully you all had a good 4th here. We had some fun yesterday. We got to watch fireworks like 2,000 feet from our boat, which is really cool.
Yeah. Okay. It was actually awesome. Hey, want to grab my phone?
Yeah, where is it?
Up on the desk. What's going on, Code? How are you? I'm on the desk. Oh, Lord, this is why I haven't had coffee and I'm tired. It's on the table, I mean.
Get 100%.
100%, yeah, baby. Okay, check this out. Let's see. I took a picture.
See if we can show you. Yeah, we got our break coming in today. Make sure you jump in on it. Hopefully you guys will have a good one. We got some Tarkir.
Okay, that, I don't know if you can see it. That is us. That is our view. Like, that's how close it was.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty sweet.
That's sweet. That's our puppy. He did so good just sitting there chilling. I couldn't believe that he just chilled the whole time during that. Because that's intense for it. It's a 30-minute show, by the way. So if you put that into perspective for a dog.
I know, it was pretty cool.
And the best part of the whole night, is that we got to go up to our home and make sure that our horn worked, because everybody honked their horn.
I didn't get
like, how often do you just like, oh, let me make sure that my horn
Horn's
works
working.
on
All
my
right,
belt.
tested the horn.
Test the horn, and then all of a sudden you start testing, and people are like, what the fuck you beeping at me for? This time you're like, I got to go beep my horn more than
I
once.
had to beep my horn.
And we, people at the marina were honking their horns before we even got going. It was crazy. There we go.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got going on. Thank you, Air. Thank you, Monster,
Hello.
coming in. We appreciate it.
Hello, J
It has
Music.
been a good one. Hopefully we can get a few more people in here to check out the break and get it running. We have 6 spots available for this one today.
Yeah. Let me
Doing
go.
some packs with some Lord of the Rings. You get to pick one Lord of the Rings collector booster, and then out of there we're going to do the other packs with it.
Check it out. Yeah, James. I mean, so far so good.
All right. So should I can, once we have that ready, I have to go and remove it from the other stuff. I can try, we haven't done any exporting or anything, try to use the app, but I haven't set it up to do that recently, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Which one is this? 387. That one. Okay, so there's their third thing. So not too bad. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. We are just We got our break set up. It's a great break. You get an LTR collector booster, and then you've got 5 additional packs over here, trying to keep the cost down a little bit because these are hot ticket items. And then if you buy 3 spots or more, you get an additional Tarkir.
Yes.
For those people who order that.
Who like to have, they're like, I love Lord of the Rings. I want all of it.
I know, we need to add Lord of the Rings for our
inventory, huh?
Well, our list of I need the freaking watch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the mood for it. Oh, there's a 4th one. Out of all of them, at least that was that guy. Good morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so these were the ones I was saying were coming out. This is another one.
Yeah, I know. But the person got it.
Yeah, Big BK got luck. Yeah, he generally doesn't.
Not too bad. I mean, a little bit, but that's such a cool card.
It is. I almost kept it, but I was like,
Hello,
I haven't used it
Spicy.
yet.
Hello, Yakakira. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Ooh, it's baby. Come on, there we go. We got a little mini break going on.
Good morning, Spicy. How's it going, my friend? We got our
somebody's up, huh?
I know somebody.
Or is that you?
That's me hitting my hip because
Jesus, criminy crickets.
So we have to find some place that I can buy collagen. Normally I get it at a Costco, but we haven't been to one recently, and we just figured out where there's one nearby, so we actually might be going. But anyways, I've been using it. I was hit by a motorcycle. I was hit by a car on my motorcycle when I was like 25. My hip has been messed up for the most part since, and it was painful for quite some time. But then I started using the collagen there to help somebody. I can't remember what it was. You found it with something, and she had been doing some health thing. And then I started using it, and I noticed that my hip was feeling better, and it didn't get pain in it anymore. I think it's a way to. I think using it lubricates like your joints, so you don't get old person arthritis. Is my thought. Well, you have it. It just lubricates it so the pain and stuff doesn't there, and it actually works right the way it should.
Okay, Spacey, I agree with you. I want to sleep more with glucosamine. So a lot of the times the collagen's good for your ligaments, your tendons, and the fluid, the synovial fluid, the fluids in between your joint spaces to help things move smooth. And over time, as we get older, we lose that, and we ended up breaking down. It's good for your cartilage. And that's really the big thing, is the cartilage. When the cartilage starts wearing down, then you start working on bone.
Yep.
Which is what people who have arthritis have. They work cartilage down, and then they end up going bone on bone. You can get bone spurs. There you go. That's my 411 on the orthopedic
She was a nurse
world.
and orthopedic person, so that's why she understands that.
But yeah. So good morning, Lexi. Robbie, how are you? Glucosamine, they do glucosamine for dogs a lot too.
Yeah.
So.
But I was just like I put like a scoop of it in coffee in the morning, and it's so good. Now I'm like, I need to find it because my hip's been sore for like 2 weeks because we ran out of it. And I'm like, oh, we gotta grab some, and we just haven't been to Costco.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell is the name of this card? And Mom's just updating the inventory from yesterday's auto box.
Yeah.
We're good. I'm tired. James is, runs on fumes, so he's fine. I need a nap already. We had a fantastic fireworks show last night, but it was a 30-minute show. So by the time it's done, it's 10 o'clock. We got a shower. We got to pick up. I mean, I'm tired. I don't have to run as much.
Yeah, I know.
But how was your holiday, guys?
Hope we had a good holiday there.
Yeah. We got a break going on for those who didn't know that. I hope you did. It's pinned at the bottom. It's a 6-spot. One of them is the collector booster here from LTR. We've got Tarkir, some Unfinity, and Phyrexia. And 6 spots. We've already got 1 taken, and then if you take 3 or more of those spots, get your own extra Tarkir. Opened on screen. Good morning, Laser. How are you?
How's it going, everyone? Hopefully you're having a good morning.
Bucky? Buckeyes, yeah.
Ohio fan.
Somebody's a Buckeyes fan. Chilling.
How's your holiday, my friend?
It's pretty sweet. Nice. Picked all the garlic. Oh, that sounds delicious. We love fresh garlic.
It's one of our favorite things to get when we're going to go to a farmer's market today, and that's actually one of the things I wanted to look for was like fresh garlic.
Did we take these out from the day before?
What? No, probably not. Try them.
All right, I'll keep going. We love it. Now we love cutting the top off, putting all the olive oil in it, wrapping it up in tin foil, and roasting it. Ooh, that's the first time we've had a rock. Everything's
fine.
All right, cool.
We're not having that big of a rock anytime.
No, because we're farther back.
Yep.
Yeah. Where's my mouse again? No, we did not remove these. So I'm glad
yeah, that's what I said. I don't think so.
I'm upped in our inventory because we've done some auto boxes, so I don't want to make sure you guys got good stuff. But yeah, check out the break here this morning.
Yep,
it's a good one.
We got some Lord of the Rings in there. We got one pack of them.
One box. I mean, look at that.
We got a whole box that's open, but we'll do one pack. You guys will pick, and you guys get first pick. Is it gonna be a serialized card? Ooh, we don't know.
I know.
This has been sitting here, by the way. I've had this box for months. I forgot I even had it, and I was like, oh wow. We were looking through stuff. I'm like, I forgot I had this here. We should do a show with it.
That's an Aether Drift, so that's gonna be different. And then everything else is good. Okay, we're good. Look at that. Mom updated the inventory.
Yeah, we're good. I like it.
Fermenting the garlic?
Interesting. What do you do with fermented garlic?
Oh, the box of...
the box of Lord of the Rings. Yes, it's been fermenting. Yes.
I'm like, why are we fermenting garlic?
I was trying to figure out, is there something that I need to know of?
After you pick it, you have to cure it.
Oh, yeah. You have to, put it in dry and hang it to dry type stuff so it cures, right?
You cut it and hang it upside down, don't you?
Yeah, if I remember right, yeah.
Okay.
I had a guy across the street from me growing up for a while, and he used to have all kinds of stuff that he'd grow and hang in his attic to dry.
Yeah. That's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. What else did he actually have hanging from in the attic to dry?
Well,
his dead bodies?
No, before it was illegal. Some other type of plants used to hang up there and dry.
Oh. Before it was... Yeah. Sorry. I told you, I'm tired today, so the
that went like this, ready?
Slow.
That was...
No. It's I remember those days.
Yeah, right, Spicy? Yeah, supposedly it was out in he had like 15 to 20 acres in rock and where I grew up, and he'd have the stuff out in the middle of the woods, and he'd go and pick it and hang it out in his farmhouse roof area out in the back. How times have changed. Now you get to do it and go and
just walk to the store.
Walk around and pick it up at a store.
Like, can I get some of that now? I'm gonna move these back. See how I get them a better
we have
view.
Ourselves a break today.
Yeah.
With Lord of the Rings collector boosters in a pack here. We have our Tarkir, and we have some Unfinity and a Phyrexia in there. Now the big one obviously is the Lord of the Rings pack. So what we do is we open them all up, take all the mythics and the rares, put them in the sleeves, and any uncommon or common that's $3 or more, and we sleeve them up and do a deal and hit style out to everybody in the break.
Yep.
So if you want to jump in, make sure you check us out.
Yeah, we've got 6 spots. It's not too big, guys.
And for
your odds are good.
And those of you that were interested in the app that I built, the DeckPro and the Cardfolio and all that stuff, that will be I set up Patreon for it if anybody wants to go and follow along, see what's going on. And when I start getting that ready, hopefully next week here, I can get that ready to go out online as an app to test for those that would like to try it out and test it.
Well, you literally worked on your computer until it died yesterday.
Yeah, I did. My computer died. I worked on my computer. It died, and I was like, all right, looks like it's family time.
Yeah, because we were refusing to put our generator on.
Oh, we didn't need to. We probably could have squeaked by if we didn't put on other stuff and use it. Like
you mean the Starlink?
Starlink, yeah.
If we didn't put Starlink on, we could have gone all night long.
We probably could have gone all night long with our, so pretty much 24 hours we realize now, without Starlink we can go.
All because of one stupid bad thing.
Oh, it was just wiring. So somebody, when they rewired our boat, wired the power directly into, I'm guessing it was probably that port side battery.
Yeah, something weird.
So we were always draining power. And we couldn't figure out why our battery drained so quick. We have battery that should last us 24
Get in
plus
closer,
hours.
You're messing up the background.
It should last 24 plus hours, the battery. All right? And I couldn't figure out why it wasn't. And...
Well, we went out one day and it was literally, we went down in like 3 hours. I'm like, what the flip is
so
going
we
on?
found out it was the radio was plugged in and running even when you had the switch off at the board.
The control switch.
Yeah. Just shutting it off there, it's like, seriously? That doesn't do shit.
Great, you put it on and you turn the power off to it, but
I'm going to
it's
shut it off the breaker and it doesn't do anything. It's still running, so that means it wasn't wired right. Now I'm worried about the other stuff that are wired in the boat when they were starting to do things. So now I feel like I need to start pulling it apart and fucking playing with it this year.
That's where the plan is.
Well, I wasn't going to play as much as I thought, as I now need to.
Wow. That's what my husband says. That's what you say. But I'm going to tell you, once you got in there, you're like, oh, fuck that shit. This is messy. This isn't neat. This isn't organized. Where does this go? What is this? And the whole damn boat would have been rewired.
I know.
So, if we plan for it, then we're good.
That's why I said we need to plan for it, because I'm going to have to rewire almost the whole fucking boat. Because I don't trust how wires go to certain things. All I need to do is disconnect it from the board, tie them to each other, and pull it out to the place so I know what's going to what from where.
Yep, and lots of labeling. Good morning, hello, how are you, Brock? The 740. Brock the 740.
But we have a nice break here.
Yeah.
For those that you may want to try it, check it out. Got a good break this morning. Got a connector booster of The Lord of the Rings, and we got some other play boosters and draft packs in there.
Just looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crazy stuff behind you. Oh my god, look at that one.
I know.
Termin. Judgment Day. That's funny.
I know.
Ah, good lord. All of our mystery packs in the back.
I've been debating on actually just because people kept asking about them, just buy a chunk of them like I did before, but just throw them in the buy now.
Yeah, you should. Why the hell not?
They're fun to open.
What do you think?
Should I buy? Should I get more? I go around and we go to like the flea market stuff today. You know what I mean? Like if somebody has things there, I'll buy a handful of them and just put them in the show.
I mean, the other night we pulled out a
$400 rookie card of friggin' who was it? It was Sosa. No, it wasn't Sosa.
No, it wasn't Sammy Sosa.
It was
It wasn't Kurt. Was it Kurt Schilling?
No, it wasn't Kurt Schilling. It was the who was it?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Sorry.
I thought it was Sosa.
I don't think it was Sosa. Sosa, I thought was a.
Was it Barry Bonds?
No, it definitely was not Barry Bonds. I thought it was an All-Star card. Maybe it was Sammy.
No, it was a
Sosa.
rookie card.
Maybe it was Sammy. I don't know.
I thought it was a rookie card. But oh no, it was the other guy. What's his name? The redhead guy. Oh no, the other home run dude. I'm blanking on
McGuire.
McGuire. It was Mark McGuire. That's what it was. It was a Mark McGuire rookie card.
Yeah, it's crazy. Then we had a Kurt Schilling card that was in there. When he's playing on, what was the Orioles?
Yeah, when he first started, that was a rookie card with him too.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we got a break going on, guys. 6 spots. Some of them are already filling up, so jump on in. Can I pin this spot?
Yeah, we can pin one if you want. Pin spot number 2. Nope, that's not pin, that's edit.
Pin.
That's a pin. You have to click it one more time because the other thing was
pin it.
The other thing was pinned. You have to click it twice.
All right, who's sitting number spot 2? Spot 2.
Spot number 2 for our Lord of the Rings break today.
I love it.
Make sure you jump in on it. Hopefully you like it. We'll have some fun today.
Yep, sealed box. We're cracking it open.
You went through and cleaned out all the things, singles?
Yeah.
Sweet. We should do it from the other database later. That way we can do another break.
Weirdly, welcome in.
We
So
have
otherwise, Spicy and Wazer, did you guys have a good holiday?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest thing. How was your holiday?
It was good.
Guaymac, Billy? Mabley? Mabilly. My Billy.
Maybelline.
I'm trying to figure out how we say all these names. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ate way too much. I may have had one too many drinks moment. Oh, that definitely happens. Are you
That's
feeling
awesome.
it? Are you feeling it this morning?
That's something. That's something you should cherish that you can even do, bud.
Yeah. Watch the fireworks fishing.
Ooh,
I was doing-
fishing's
oh
good.
my God, Cryptic, that's awesome. So how was the drive, by the way?
That's awesome.
Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hopefully you didn't have too much traffic.
Yeah. We met some people from San Diego, actually.
Was it San Diego?
Yeah, they're from
Yeah.
San Diego.
They're
They're on a boat. They came over here on a trawler. They play D&D, so we were talking about maybe doing some D&D games with them.
Well, we also met our neighbor boat, which is also a trawler. They're also from California.
Oh yeah, they're from San Diego too. I forgot about it. They're both from San Diego.
Oh, goodness. No traffic at all. That's awesome.
Yeah, we met a couple people from San Diego that were just there over on their trawlers.
Yeah, we met a family
They're
that are around the corner from us that have already circumnavigated in their trawler boat. So they've already gone around the world once.
yeah. Now
And
they're starting to
now-
go again. I'm like, ooh.
They're going again, but they're doing it with their son this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, big D&D fans. He reached out to me the other day.
Yeah. Didn't we say something? I thought you said.
I did, and I'll reply back.
Yeah,
but
reply back again. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should see about doing something else. I don't mind playing a game, or getting something going and organized and hanging out, that type of thing.
Yeah.
It would be fun, I think.
Yeah, and the boys seemed interested, so because
The boys were near each other in age, and they were boys, not girls. So, which is always nice for when there's boys around. They play, you know.
Yeah. Oh, they're definitely they all clicked right away too. They're
Talking about games playing
and
things.
picking up sticks, and then they were weapons, and I'm like, oh my God, this is boy life so bad.
It's not bad. It's
No,
good.
it's
There's no
just
problem with it. Just
boy life.
boys,
It's just
yeah.
boys. This is what I
Boys,
grew up with. Haven't played D&D, but I played Dungeon Crawler Classics. What is that? What's that?
It's just or before D&D, like some other games that come out, were, like classic games that were over the time.
Ah, okay.
Just like original, kind of like text-based games and other stuff like that.
Okay. I'm new here. That's my excuse. I'm new here. What is wrong?
My back and hip hurt.
Oh. Old man problems over here for James.
Yeah, old man problems.
But yeah, we've got a break going on, guys. I'm not sure if you knew that, but we did. I think I
We
pinned the
have
spot.
Some
Maybe
of
I
that
should
here.
go back and not pin that and pin the whole break so you can see it.
Yeah, you can do
which
that
is-
too.
There. There you go.
Now, if you want to jump in, try it out.
Yeah, we've got it's got a Lord of the Rings collector. It's got 3 Tarkir play boosters, a Phyrexia, and a Unfinity draft boosters. And then if you get 3 or more spots, you get an additional Tarkir for yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a delayed yeah. Was that
Sorry, I
just
was reading something.
was that a yeah because I asked you a question you didn't really listen?
I heard what you said. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I just finished reading.
Okay, does anybody else do that? When they're not really listening and paying attention, they just yeah somebody? I'm like,
I don't do it.
Yeah, me?
I didn't do it all the time. I admit I do it sometimes. That one I listened to and acknowledged. I was just reading and waited to respond because I needed to respond. Finish reading.
That's fine. But we realize that our kids do that sometimes. They just yeah me. I'm like, did you just yeah me? Don't yeah
Did you
me.
hear what we even said?
Repeat back what I said. They'll repeat
No, I'm sorry.
back. Yeah. I love that. Did you just yeah me? And now I get caught doing it once in a while. Yeah. When I'm drowning out the text talk, the app talk, wait, what? Oh, hey, monster. That's exactly it.
Yep, exactly.
And then I'll ask a different question. He'll yeah me again sometimes. I'm like, okay, James, like, hello, welcome to Earth here.
Well, it depends. Like,
I just asked you the same
my
question
favorite thing
two
is though,
different
like, they know that if I'm making something or working on something, I'm doing something. I'm not going to pay attention 99% of the time. I'm working on something. But they're gonna call him up and be like, hey, what's going on? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, I look at him, like 10 seconds, 30 seconds later, and I go, yeah, sure, and I go back to what I'm doing. And it's gotten to the point that I just say that because I don't care anymore because they're interrupting and being rude. They could say, hey, hold on a sec, hey, I got a question, rather than just start talking. Autopilot, yeah.
I do it sometimes when I'm trying to multitask.
Autopilot, exactly.
Yep, auto. Yep. Although when you weren't doing that, you still did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was always doing other things. Nobody thought I was. You'd be like, what are you doing? And I tell you, I'm like, oh, you were doing something.
How would you say that? Is that KY Pice? K Pice?
Kippies?
Kippies?
I piss!
Mom, now I can get, I have it when I hold the, that's a, I don't know, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yes, monster.
Exactly, monster. That's exactly how it rolls.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah.
Where'd the child go? I don't know. He's been gone for like 45 minutes. He's out jumping off, getting ready to like paraglide off the top of the boat.
Luckily, our kids
Look, I made wings. I'm Prometheus.
They were doing something yesterday. I don't even know what they were doing, but because we've been taking screen time away from them, which is the best thing ever.
Yeah, because they end up being less buttheads.
Yes, I love it. I hate screens. Give your child the screen; it will fix them.
No.
It won't. You're making a shithole. At least we are. We'll only get them too much.
Well,
they're good for like a day after it, and then after that they start throwing hissy fits.
Yeah, if they use it for a short period of time, that's fine. But if anything longer than that, it's an issue.
I think it's you.
It's me, probably, because of my blue shirt.
It's irritating the F out of me. I'm sure it's giving everybody a tripped out. Well, if Mystic was here, he would tell you to take it off. Oh man. But yeah, we got a break going on. 6-spot break. I know, right, Spicy? He would have been begging for it.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. See? And now we're not, well, we still are doing it once in a while. And I don't know why.
I just walked by.
No, it's
because my beauty causes the camera to freeze. It's like, oh my god, he's so beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
And it doesn't know how to act and do anything. It just stops and hangs.
Oh my god. Look at those legs. I know, aren't they chicken legs? Check that out. Oh, look at those chicken legs back there.
Yeah.
It's got his tiny little skinny legs.
Strong skinny legs.
Strong like bull?
Strong like bull.
But yeah, we've got the break going on. Includes a brand new collector booster. It's the muscles. It's probably all muscles. Those skinny little legs can do more than they appear to be able to do, that's for sure.
So I have...
Oh boy.
My favorite explanation of that one was I used to... when I worked in the office, one of my office jobs I used to go to the gym with these guys all the time. And I started, like, when I first started going to the gym with them, they never saw me in anything than a button-down t-shirt, like a button-down shirt for work. Well, you put your gym attire on, you start exercising. Well, and one of the times, like the second or third time was like a leg day. And one of the guys like, oh, we're going to do leg day. And he started doing like the leg press. And I go over and he's like, he does his legs are like fucking 3 times the size of my legs. And he does like, I think it was like 400 or 500 pounds he was doing. He's like, all right, yeah, well, we can drop this though for you to try. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I pumped out the same amount as him. And he kind of like looked at me like, huh, that's weird. And then he did his like next sets, like going up higher. And I think he got up to like 650, I think we got it up to. Maybe 700. And my legs... What?
Did you just fart when you come down here?
I did not. William just got up. Maybe he farted. No.
No?
And then he, I was able to do, crop dusted it. I was able to do that too, and he just kind of looked at me like, that doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, my legs are just all muscle, even though they're tiny, there's no fat on them. It's just a straight man of steel.
Oh my god, yeah. Look at those legs. Boom. I'm walking on in.
Hey, bud.
Good morning.
Good morning, buddy.
The oldest is up. Good morning. Did the shade wake you? I didn't close the shade.
No, I actually had the sheet over my head.
The sheet over his head. Morning, young Foss. That's from Spicy. Hello.
Good morning,
What-
young Vossies.
Hello.
Nolan, William,
Oh, hey.
he's playing with the dog. He's petting the dog. See, paint tanking.
Point taken here. Let
This is
him
the
out.
muscle.
Let him outside.
Yeah, so the size of the muscle doesn't always mean the strength of the muscle. And one of my favorite explanations of that is Pete, my brother-in-law's brother, was fucking smaller than me. He could almost lift a car and throw it, but he was a fisherman. So all he did was lift up traps, like big trap, like lobster traps, do all these things, like putting the bands on all day long. And he was the same size as me, if not smaller. And I'm telling you, he could like throw a truck. He was weirdly, uncanny strong. He reminded me of a friend of mine growing up in high school that was like a farmer that was able to wrestle bulls to the ground so his father could castrate them. That's how strong that guy was. So it was like one of those, I was like, what the, like, this doesn't make sense. You can't be that strong.
Oh man. I don't even know what to say to that.
What?
I don't know.
What? Well, that's what I was saying, like, Pete. I just remembered him and Jamie,
Oh.
the wrestler.
Yeah, the dog got in trouble yesterday.
Dog got in trouble, yeah.
Mom was sitting outside, out front in the shade, and he's figured out how that he can like walk around the whole boat. I know, we've had him on the boat for 4 months, and he's just figuring out now he can walk up, walk around, and come back down to the back.
Now he walked
sweet.
around and peed all over our...
He walked up
deck.
there. I was sitting on the little beanbag thingy, and he laid down next to me, which was fine in the sun. And not even 2 seconds later, he went from laying down. He stood right up, didn't even move, and peed on the deck. And I'm like, to the point where I had to get up because I'm like, what the fuck? You're instantly spraying, like bouncing. I was so pissed.
Yeah, I heard you.
And I woke James up because I had just sat down with a bowl of yogurt, my phone, and my
He
drink.
didn't like the smell of your yogurt. He wanted to pee on it.
Fucking shithead. Such a shithead. I had to stand up and try not to get pee all over me. And we had to clean the damn boat.
I know.
He knows where to go. What an asshole. I was pissed at him. So every time he wanted to come up front, he'd look at me like, Mom.
Can I come up? And well,
am
then
I
the
allowed
other
to
thing
come
is,
up now?
he came up he came up after and he sat down. He sat down in front of me and he starts whacking me with his tail. So I kicked his tail once, like, dude, stop! And he kept whacking me again with it. So I stepped on his tail to make him stop doing it. I didn't step on it hard. It was more like pushing my foot on it. And he looked at me like, and then he ran away. I'm like, dude, don't whack me with your tail. You know what you're hitting. You can feel it. Because obviously you felt me touch your foot, step on, it's like put my foot on it. So what the fuck, dog? He's like, oh, I don't care you're there. I'm just going to whip you like this if I love the tail.
Yep. What we got in here? You got some random shit in here.
We do have some random things in there.
Does anybody want a hair parrot?
I forgot I had those in there.
That's really funny. Good morning. So we got a break going on for those that are just getting here, jumping in. It includes a Lord of the Rings collector booster. What else you got in here? Oh, you got a Japanese token, honey.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Oh, these are all Japanese. Did you know that?
Yes.
Huh.
I know those are all Japanese ones. Those are the one of the cards that one of the things I opened.
Oh.
That's a Japanese pack. Story pack.
Oh, yes, it is. Let me see.
That's why it's Japanese.
That's why I see that, sir.
Oh, sure.
I see. The packaging's kind of clear, huh? See?
Yep.
Interesting, huh?
It's just because they're the older ones that were made from a different place.
Anyways, check it out, check it out. Let me unpin this, and we're gonna pin this, so you get the whole shebang. You know exactly what's included in it. Best part is that it includes a collector booster. Just trying to see what else you had here. I haven't seen him in a while, huh?
No, we have not. I
Oh, these are all just junk cards? What the heck is this? Yeah. All the junk cards. But yeah, good morning, everybody. We're just chilling out on this beautiful Saturday morning. We've got a break going on.
Not too much, my friend. You ungovernable 6. Well,
What's
we are
happening?
just kind of hanging out here today. We were doing a break we had going on. If anybody wants to jump in, we have one person that jumped in on it so far, but there are 6 spots, and we're gonna do 1 collector booster, the old Lord of the Rings, and plus the other ones there. The play boosters of Tarkir, an Unfinity draft, and a Phyrexia draft will be in there.
I'm just checking out to see what we got here.
So pretty much it's this plus these. Well, 1 pack out of there plus these. Oops, sorry. What are you up to this day after the holiday here? 4th of July in U.S. we had. I don't know where it is where you are. It's because we do get people from all around the world.
Yes, we do. Today, our goals are get water.
Yep.
And we're going to go check out the farmer's market, I think.
Yeah, what time's that start?
I don't think it's till 9 or 10.
Yeah, we got a farmer's market, all right.
Let me look. We're going to do some investigation.
Let's figure it out here.
But yeah, we got a great break going on. You guys don't want to miss out on it because I want to open up a pack. Old Town Farmers Market, 9 a.m. it opens.
All right. Well,
Site? Whoa.
looks like we have a plan for the day. If nothing occurs here, we might end up just having to do this later on in the evening then. Maybe we jump on this evening and do this.
Ooh, that might be a good one.
And we split it and make it a larger one, and we do like, say, 3 packs of Lord of the Rings and 15 spots or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, we can get some fresh seafood.
Ooh. I like a seafood.
Lots of farms. Lots and lots of farms. I love it. And then from my understanding,
Yeah.
is it, I think...
We always like the farm fresh foods here. Support the local growers and all that. We like to do that because 1, helps them. 2, generally tastes better.
Yes.
3, most of the time healthier. 4, I like fresh food.
I love fresh, like, farm stuff. I heard some more supplies for my house and the bank froze my cards. Aww.
Oh, I hate how they do that shit.
They're like,
You know how
why?
many times I've had that happen before?
Yes, it's a lot, actually. They're like, we're questioning why you're buying $600 worth of items at Home Depot.
Like, I'm fucking fixing my house, asshole.
Or,
Let me fix my house.
or I'm sorry, sir, only $50 of the 2000 went through. Really? Hold on. Yep, I'll approve.
Yeah, and then I'd have to go and like, it's like,
So
the thing that
stupid.
sucks the most is like, they'll send the thing and it makes me feel like a degenerate, like I don't have money in my account when I'm buying something. I'm like, no, give me a second, let me approve this. I got money, I swear. I'm not fucking poor. I'm not coming in here with no money to buy stuff.
Oh, yeah, look at, see? They got the antiques and flea market today, and the classic cars and coffee.
You got anybody else that understand what I'm talking about? That feeling there?
Yeah, but we also do it so that, like, we don't keep a lot of money on, like, on the that account. So if the card goes missing and somebody's a piece of shit and tries to take it, they can only get like $100.
Yeah.
So we'll just do transfers of money, but it's sometimes you get going and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to do that.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on
know.
a minute. Hold on, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Jones. Just gonna have to give me a minute here, and I'll get my. Hold on a minute. Yeah. So James, there's 70 with more than 70 vendors. The antique and flea market this morning.
Oh, maybe we'll go over and find some stuff ourselves.
Maybe we can find some old school stuff. And see, look, and then they got this.
The cars, that'll be fun.
Yeah, they've got
10 a.m. Nice.
10 a.m. Classic cars get free upfront car show style parking and free gourmet coffee for the drivers. Oh,
Ooh.
for the drivers. Not free for us, but for the drivers.
Ugh.
Anyways, that goes right along with the farmers market. So today's the day to go hang out downtown. That's what I'm getting.
Yep. Seems it. Saturday is the day.
Well, the first Saturday, because this isn't every Saturday.
Oh, it's the first Saturday. Okay.
Yep.
Well, then we gotta go over there today.
And there's a dry dock affair. Interesting. I don't know. We got people singing in the courtyard. I don't know. There's some stuff happening today. I actually need to use the ladies' room.
Alright, you go do that.
Okay. Let me get out from underneath my blanket because it's a frozen tundra in
It's
here.
not a frozen tundra.
Sure it is.
You're just crying about stuff for no reason. Not a frozen tundra.
Will's got his blanket on.
Will is a sissy also. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I am. My armpits are sweating. Doesn't mean I'm not sweating. No, it just means I'm always hot. Because I be smoking. Alrighty. Hopefully you're all having a good day today. This is our day. What are we doing? We're hanging out here. We're gonna do a break, maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Then we'll do we'll get the auto box back out there tonight. We'll come over. We'll do the 500 spot auto box again with the singles. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. I highly doubt you're gonna go and get all the fucking 4 spots that are left in here, or 5 spots that are left. So I'm like, don't worry about it, my friend. It's also like I was expecting this morning to be slower, just because everybody was out late last night. So I was thinking we should even do like an afternoon show or an evening show, just for the fact that just most people are gonna be they're waking up late, they're tired, fucking hungover, all that good stuff, right? So, want to hear something that, so what happened was, I was getting annoyed that none of the LLMs or anything like that worked the way I wanted to. So, yesterday I was realizing I need to build my own thing to make it work right. So I have decided to put my, my theories and math to the test and build a neural network to be my version of stuff that I want. You're the third one today? Yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of people that are tired and hungover. Yes, do big brain things. Correct. I was getting tired of, LLMs hallucinate. I don't like that. So I figure out a way how to ensure that won't happen. Based off of, making a computer think like a human. Have a memory like a human. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. If I had family around, I would do the same thing. I don't have just don't have much family around anymore. Literally dead and gone type deal. Yeah. I don't drink much myself, but it's also one of those things I just don't. I drank a lot in college. I used to be able to put most people under the table that were much bigger than me. And then my liver decided to revolt after college when I stopped drinking. It was like, oh, well, this is what no alcohol is like. I think I don't want it anymore. So now anytime I drink, it's like, screw you! You're gonna feel like shit. You were supposed to feel like shit for years, but you somehow fucking made it past that, so we're gonna throw it at you now. So yeah, that's why I don't drink much, and I think it's partially some of the medications that I have to take. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice if they'd let you buy more than one at a time. It's frustrating that they don't let you and they make each one individual. But, I don't know. One of these times they'll eventually take some of the stuff that people ask for more up to, rather than doing whatever they're doing. I mean, a lot of the things that people ask for I could probably change myself rather quickly. Yeah, so we got to put it all together that way. Yes, gifting was awesome. See, one of my favorite things I used to do is I'd like to go into another stream if we raided in with like, say I had a good day, there was a bunch of people, and we were able to raid in somewhere. I would raid in and we could buy a couple of things, you know, send it out to the chat saying thank you for coming and raiding in with us. It's just, I don't like how they took it away. I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't really understand why they did it. Maybe one time they'll eventually make an explanation on that one, but who knows? All right. Yeah, we gotta make technology think better. So that's what I decided. That's what I've been doing by myself yesterday when I was thinking. I was writing down my concepts, my ideas, my theories on how logically things will work while I was waiting for the fireworks to go off, and when my computer died I wasn't able to work on the Cardfolio and the database and all, I mean the stuff for all the cards, the FoSGamers.
How's your new book, by the way? Yeah? Nice.
Alrighty. So, you gonna come back and sit down?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm sitting too much recently. Want me to get you some coffee?
No. I don't know. I lost my phone, though. Can I have my blanket? Can I have my blanket? Because
Yep.
I'm cold.
Have your blanket.
It's really cold. It's really cold. And of course, I've got to get
It's not that cold.
my... Oh, is it going to show it?
Nope.
Oh, it's because of you! My leopard.
It won't show it.
Why?
Nope.
Right down. Move. Move your body. Move your body. Yeah.
See, it doesn't show it.
Ah, we got a little glimpse of it. My leopard print. Beautiful, fluffy, fuzzy blanket. That's really annoying. Hello, welcome in, Frank and Wrath. What's happening? We've got a break going on this morning. So we hope you had a great holiday. It still continues on the holiday weekend and all the fun people I'm sure having continued cookouts all weekend. We didn't have any propane in our tank, so I pan fried some burgers last night, which were still delicious. Okay, so you want to hear a secret? Everybody seems to like it. The you know the onion soup mix that you can get, that you make for like dip? If you take that and you mix it in with your hamburger, it tastes amazing. And then I add bacon bits into it.
And I don't really like hamburgers, and I like the hamburger.
Yeah. Will
Will
doesn't
doesn't
like
like hamburger
hamburgers,
person.
and he liked it.
He was like, "Ooh, this is delicious."
Yep. So the onion
wanted
soup
seconds.
mix. He wanted seconds.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Well, that's a proud mom moment right there.
Also, can I get some cinnamon toast crunch with cereal?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Not a lot.
Not a
but-
lot because I don't know how much milk I've got. But yeah, so onion soup mix, and with your hamburger, and then bacon bits. And for a kid who doesn't like hamburgers, he wanted seconds, and I didn't have any because I only made enough for 4 quarter pounders.
No, I didn't ask if I wanted seconds because you only made enough for
I know, that's not what I said. I said you wanted seconds, and I only made enough for 4 burgers.
Yeah.
So that's a win, right there.
All right.
So what are you thinking, honey bunnies?
Well, I mean, we can do whatever we want now. It's a slow morning. I'm thinking we just jump on in the afternoon
All right, we
and
can
go
do
and
that.
plan to go get ready to go over the farmers market.
Yeah, we can
And
do
then
that.
we plan to jump on this afternoon.
Yeah, we can do that. What's happening, Frank?
Hey,
buddy.
Frank, how's it going, my friend?
Frankie.
How you been?
What's Frankie?
We're just chilling here.
We are currently in Portsmouth.
Well, hold up to you.
Talk to the bank.
Yeah. Slept in. Hey, I know a lot of people are sleeping in today.
I didn't. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
have a
too,
good
for
one
spicy.
too, Spicy. Thank you.
Yeah, get on them.
Yeah, we were getting ready to jump off, Frank, and go to the farmers market. Then we're gonna come on probably this evening and try to do this again this evening with the break here. So that being said, this is what we're gonna do. Type that.
Is that?
Yep. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
How's the water today? Oh, the weather. The water's fine. So we're on the river right now, so there's no issues with that. Although, James and I have been here for quite a few days, and we've seen some stuff floating in the water. And yesterday, I mean, this Anchorage was so busy for the fireworks, and people
We're
were
floating
in it. They were jumping in
Put it this way, we
Not
saw
giant
PVC.
logs.
We saw PVC piping floating around with a turd hanging out.
It was not a turd hanging out.
There's a
But
brown at the end of it. That's a turd to me.
It was definitely a floating PVC pipe that was straight and had a squiggle and like a closure on the bottom, which absolutely probably looked like plumbing from something floating by us yesterday morning. But there's been trash floating by. There's been like film floating by, and people were just
We're in Portsmouth right now.
Yep,
area.
Norfolk. And people are just jumping off their boats, floating in their tubes, on their little, their water mats. I'm like, the funny
Crazy.
part is that the people that have been anchored here for like a week now,
I've seen
Are
so
all
much
the
gross
same
stuff go
boats?
by, and we're like, nope.
not one of us were in the water. Not one boat, a sailboat,
Yeah, we were
catamaran.
watching. We had seen everything float by. We're not gonna play in that.
Nobody.
Shite. Yeah, exactly.
Garlic,
Garlic,
dingleberries.
boys, and dingleberries. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, but the weather is beautiful right now. We had a cold front a couple days ago with some rain come through, and so it's a little drier, and we've been up in the high 80s and a breeze. It's been beautiful. Yesterday was beautiful. A great day. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not necessarily where I would want to be. And obviously, the other thing too, James and I grew up in areas where there's military bases, and we're always not a big fan of being in water where a military base is meant
Not
for
in Baltimore
really.
yet. No.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a little bit to get up there. The winch died, so I have to get that fixed before you can go up there.
Yeah, we don't want to pull our anchor more than we have to because it has to be pulled by hand.
Yep.
And if you've ever done that, you don't want to do it again.
No.
You've already did it twice. 3 times.
Yeah, it's heavy and it's muddy, and the stuff that comes up. We had a fellow boater come over and help us, and he actually had to put gloves on because it was so slimy,
Yep.
the mud, that he couldn't get a grip on it. Like, we got to a point where like we couldn't
Other than
get
the
up.
floaters, that is correct.
Yeah.
Cornade. Cornadese.
I mean, if we get just a little bit farther north, like just out, like north of Norfolk, the water apparently is beautiful. It's got the ocean that comes right in, so good current. Yeah, it really is, because they definitely saw us struggling, and they radioed over and asked if we needed help. So
Yeah, well, see, the thing is like she's not great at steering the boat yet. So like I'd have to run back and forth, pull the anchor up, steer it to get some more slack so that I could pull it up, and just have her there to try to help keep it in place. So it was nice that somebody came over to help. Very nice.
Yeah, and it was windy too because we were dragging. Our anchor was dragging, so which is how this whole scenario started, and the wind picked up with a gust. So trying to keep the boat in place, I'm not confident yet at all. And with the wind blowing, I was struggling. And then I can't pull the anchor up. I can pull up some of the chain, but I can't. There gets to a point where I can't do anymore. I just don't have the strength. Well, he put me to the test when we were down offshore of North Carolina. He's like, I don't feel good. You've got to figure this out. So I steamed us in from 60 miles offshore and into an anchorage. And I'm like, we got 2 spots to drop the anchor. And I said, James, like, I literally need your help. I can't. It's dark,
Yeah.
and that Will's never put the anchor down. Like, to expect him to drop the anchor and do it right was a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, so I have some medication I take from a bad surgery,
So,
and I'd forgotten to taking it because just we were doing stuff and I got sidetracked, and it causes it's pretty much it's to stop nerve pain damage. And whatever happened, all of a sudden the pain came and the world started spinning like somebody put me on a finger and spun me like a basketball. I couldn't see straight. I'm like, you have to pilot the boat in. I can't see even where I'm going. It is spinning everywhere.
yeah. So I mean, I managed. I've learned I'd manage. I even dropped the sail all by myself, like spun her into the wind,
Yep, you did a good job.
turned her around. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. How the fuck do I get her to turn around? It's easy when they're just autopilot, and I can just like adjust our degrees. But no, this I had to like put it in by standby. I had to turn it into the wind. I held it in. I put it back in autopilot into the wind so I could do it by myself. So I don't know. I mean, I'm figuring it out. But there were also other boats near us, and I didn't want to hit any of the other boats. So that was like the part that freaked me out. I'm like, can we at least put it in where I'm not going to hit somebody else's?
Yeah, we can drop it down
livelihood?
easy.
Any chance of getting that worked on? My dad gets those spurts of dizziness, but it's not from an injury. It's something to do with the crystals. I like inner ear issues. No,
Yeah.
his was absolutely medications.
Yeah, I had because I don't have any issues ever. That was the first time in my life I had that problem, and I have been hammered to the point that I've watched other people put their hand down so they don't spin, and I'm just laughing at them. So like I have never had that before. So I think it was just a combo of the water rocking back and forth with the ocean and that medication dropping out of me, and it just put me in a shit situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what I'm talking about, where they have to put their hand on their floor and they're like,
No, it's not the floor. It's the wall.
or the wall or something to steady themselves from spinning.
So. But yeah, Frank, we're planning on getting up there. And honestly, last week was so hot. Working on a boat would have been downright
Would have been
miserable.
miserable doing anything on a boat.
So we're gonna get there, and I already told James, I go, we gotta fix this because this is making it so hard for us to like.
If we have to pick up and move because of a hurricane coming,
Yeah,
it's going to be a pain in the ass. So that's one of our goals today is we're going to the farmer's market. Since it's cooler today, I'm going to look at the winch, and hopefully we'll be able to find, I'm hoping it's just the solenoid, that we can replace the solenoid and have the winch working.
Where's my phone?
Not mine that you just touched and did something to. Can you not touch other people's stuff when you have no idea what you're doing?
Sure.
You just made my phone do a million different things. I don't know what you just fucking what the hell did you just touch on my phone? What did you do?
I just put my finger on the screen.
No, you didn't. You put like 4 of them. And you touched it and it made it go, oh, God, where?
I'm sorry.
Okay, close that. That's what's going on. You made something run in the background.
Well, I don't know how I did that, but I've given everybody a big laugh, so you're
What the
welcome. Speaking of which, William can get my phone. Find it.
Hey, is that my phone? Let me press all the buttons and see what happens.
I just reached up to grab it. Good Lord.
Yes, we did look at Anchorage Marina.
Yes.
So depending on when we get up there, we might go there to hang out for a few days. To help you get some of the stuff on there. It just depends on everything. Tiny gods, you're select.
William, I asked you for a favor, sir. I'd like you to find my phone.
Yeah. But all right,
it's
so
amazing. But yeah, we're gonna start bebopping up, but we officially have a tropical storm.
Dude, I
off
definitely
our
will,
coast.
because we have a. It was just mainly there's so many fucking problems. It goes slower on the boat than I was expecting. I'm guessing my first year and a half will not go smoothly because we are not going to have all the things completely fixed and figured out. Now, about year 2 is probably when I'll be like, oh, finally, I know everything. I have all the parts to replace it with. If something breaks, I now have this to take care of this. And that's what I'm guessing is going to end up happening.
Daddy, nothing will ever go smoothly.
No, it will never go smoothly for me. But once I have my thing running, it will go smoothly.
Everybody on our boat, it never does.
No, never. Never.
Because what we need to watch for is what's not on screen because I'm frozen. To hold up a minute.
Storms.
We're gonna get it. There we go. We're watching that guy right there. I mean, it's just gonna turn into depression, but the problem is it's the amount of rain and then the gusts. So like right now it's just a storm, so it's sustained 40 mile an hour, which is
Not good.
not good. I mean, it's fine for like when you're in a house, like not a big deal, but when you're on a boat, it's a little bit more shitty.
Yeah, so that's why I need to go and look at the winch today.
Yeah. And that's potentially
Couple days from now.
Yep, depression hitting us Monday night. Of course it's always at the fucking nighttime. We lived in Florida for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
They always hit at night. Always where we are. Anyways.
Never during the day.
I mean, I don't want to start our journey on the dock, but max 45 before landfall overnight tonight. So I mean, it's gonna die pretty quick. Sounds like,
Yeah.
but still, I mean, I don't want to have to go and put out a secondary anchor.
No. You should be okay.
Cause
But we'll keep you updated.
yeah, because the only shitty part is that which we've lived through them, so we know is that we're gonna end up being on the dirty side. So all the wind's gonna come from the northeast and blow us into shore.
Yeah.
So we just may need to put out a Y anchor if we have to.
Yep. Drop the other one out in the front and tie
Yep.
it off.
Yep. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to be too bad, and that we need to move and find any more secure spots.
No.
But
We should just need to pay attention in case we need to move.
yep. Yep. So
So-
we're watching the weather, and there's not too many people here. I mean, there's still a lot of people in the anchorage right now, so that's the only other thing too. Everybody's going to be looking for marinas. Although being at a marina
Doesn't help
doesn't always help. It actually sometimes can make it worse and more unsafe for you.
because depending on where the weather is coming from, it really depends.
Yeah. Well, and depends on the marina, what kind of marina it is. Is it a floating
We've got a
dock?
caretaker's talent. I like it, my friend.
Sweet.
Should show up in the sold area.
I know.
So you can know which version it is, because I think we got 2 of them.
James, this is not my first day.
There you go, my friend. Grab that out for you.
That's not where I was. I just right over here. I just had my hands on it. There you go. We got that for you, corn.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Frank.
He made me do it.
Yep. I said,
Get in
bitch,
there, bitch.
if I'm gonna have to fix the boat all the time, you gotta help out with me and other shit.
Oh, God.
You're not living on this thing, living a lap of luxury while I fucking work my ass off.
I'm not. I actually gotta I gotta go make 2 videos.
Yeah, she does. Something.
Oh, Will!
What?
Hey, Will. Come here.
Yeah, I don't know. See if she gets under the boat. I have the gear to get under it myself, but
Hey, look at how many views on that short.
What?
Right there.
Something changed.
Oh, so you touched it.
oh yeah, you touched it. The fingers. It was the magic. Yeah, the fingers that don't touch anything magically. Where nothing comes out of here.
Right there.
I don't hit anything with the fingers.
Okay. Fuel.
4.7.
4.7.
What is it? Fuel. What?
Fueling fail. Stupid safety things. Yeah, 4.7.
Oh, that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, Mama's got to go make some videos today. I'm behind. What's happening, Dwayne? Big edits. Big edits. But yeah. So we got some farmers market and then chance of rain tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be probably a boat day. So it'd be good for us to get off today.
Yep.
For sure. That way we can prep and make plans for Tropical Storm Chantal.
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 That's the name.
See? Chantal.
All right, I'll let you know if I do. I don't even think I'm gonna get any of it because I haven't gotten any notification of it yet. But I'll be lucky to get one, like I did with everything. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna let everybody know right now. With way Hasbro's been going and changing things, the stuff that they're going into gambling now, even like putting games into gambling casinos and things like that, like online gambling, like people to gamble with, like actual money gambling things. Because of the way they're doing that, they will not be saving the same amount to local stores anymore unless they're huge stores.
Yep.
The only place you'll be finding these is Amazon and those type of locations.
Walmart.
Now, my thing that I'm going to tell everybody is, as soon as it goes available on Amazon or anywhere, buy it and order it. Because the best chance of getting everything is going to be through them in the near future. Because the way that they're doing it, they don't care about a store anymore. They want to be Pokemon. They don't fucking care if there is no local game stores to go and play at, as long as people are buying thousands and thousands of their cards and they're making money. They don't care if they burn the game down to the ground, because it's a guy that is trying to run it and make his own money as a CEO. It's a selfish person trying to run it to make money versus trying to keep the company going with a game. And that's what you're going to see. It's going to get worse before it either gets better or people just stop buying and then it goes to tanks. I think it's going to get worse for a few years until this dipshit is gone from the fucking guy running the company, or woman, or whoever the fuck they are now. And once they're gone, and then it might actually get better. Once somebody is not worried about only having money in their pocket and growing their pocket, then they will actually get something to work. Yeah, what happened? What?
Says it all.
Leading games IP company,
No,
legacy creating companies through
No,
more
his name. Just his name.
Chris Cox.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's definitely. I knew his name stuck out for a reason because he's a cock. I mean, makes sense. Cock's gonna do what a cock's gonna do. He's gonna whip his little dick around, thinking it's really big because his dick doesn't touch the water and everybody else's does.
They
get a strut. They get a strut showing off.
All right, let's look at how
Rather than actually doing anything good for the world, they just strut showing off all the time. That's what a cock does.
he only makes $16.8 million in 24. He wasn't making enough, so 25.
Exactly. If you're not rich, you can't buy enough. You can't buy it anymore. Exactly. That's what it's turning into.
Hasbro CEO compensation jumped in 2024. Yeah, because you're greedy.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what's going on.
The previous one was Brian Goldner, and he died.
Yeah, I know.
He was only there for, how long was he there for? It doesn't tell you. A long time.
Yeah, he was. Which is when we were doing a little bit better with it. Then that guy came in and they fucking just torched it all.
So Hasbro, they also own like all the board games and everything like that, right?
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, which is all junk shit board games that come out now.
Yes, Boots. Just like I show the crazy Magic collection off. I don't know what that means.
It becomes a thing if you're, oh yeah. Spire's my last set I'm buying for a while. See,
Yeah.
There's one set that I would like, which is also going to be a problem. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right, Boots? Exactly. It's either I have to have this, if they pump out these things that are like fucking $800 pack boxes, and then like, oh, you can't buy these and get the cards and do everything, and then people are complaining, and
They're going to ruin the game.
they're ruining the game to try to make money, and they don't realize. So what the problem is they'll torch the game, and it's either going to go down, or this person's going to people are going to stop buying, and they're going to go another way. I think it's going to end up being a small group of people buy, less and less people are going to playing it anymore, and it's going to be only collectible type thing. And the people that collect it will be either rich people that end up making their money some way, or people that are well off, and the people that want to play it won't be able to play anymore because they just won't be available. One of the things that people in business forget, yes, you can make $1 million selling one card. But if you sell 1 million cards at $5, you're going to make $5 million. So why the fuck are you going to make only 1 million when you can make way more than that? They ignore it because they think, oh, I'm making $1 million off of one. That's because he doesn't care about the long-term health of it. He cares about, I want $1 million right now because I'm running it right now.
Yep.
Yeah, the Midnight Hunt eras were fun. I had a good time with that. That was one of those ones that we did like.
Atlantis' last con for a while. Yeah. Vegas probably ended up being our last one that we had for a while.
Yeah, well, we went to. I was thinking maybe Atlanta if we get down there because the time frame.
What time is that though?
Into August, I thought.
It's not really. It's not really a time frame you're gonna want to be down there with a boat. Especially August. We're just creeping into prime hurricane season.
Yeah, see, they did a good
the
job
end
with
of
Fallout.
September. Still, end of September is.
Yeah.
Gonna be.
Boots. They definitely did a really good job with Fallout and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
They torched it. Assassin's Creed, they tried to do something and they didn't. And then, I guess I agree, Final Fantasy definitely caused a problem. And then you're going to have
this one.
The Airbender.
Yep.
And that's going to be even worse.
Yep, this one's going to be a problem.
That's going to be even worse.
And this is the one we want.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For our family.
Yeah, that's going to be worse than the others. And that's the thing that's frustrating is you can't even get stuff to do and play with your family that unless you spend like $300 on stuff now. And you used to be able to get 4 people could play, 5 people could play, you buy a box for $100 or less, and everybody would be able to have all kinds of stuff to make decks with continuously out of the boxes. But now it's, you have to spend $1,000 to get the equivalent of what you used to get. And it's just making it for rich people.
But yeah, the Avatar one would be fun. Especially if they have decks for each of the benders. Yeah, Final Fantasy, Avatar, and Spider-Man are all the problems. Yep.
Yep, it was nice like that.
And Avatar is they set that up prime because it's coming out right before Christmas. So
correct.
It comes out on what, the 21st?
Yeah. So it's all gonna be all a push for money.
So the 21st is the week before Black Friday. So pre-release would be your birthday, James.
Yep.
You should email and be like, hey, yeah, $1,000 for a collector box.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
And
it's insane.
that's when it comes out. That's not even like as it sits and you find ones that have been sitting around for 2 years because you forgot about them.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're hard to find. Like, it makes sense years and years down the road. You're like, holy shit, like, that's like a one-of-a-kind box you can't find. I mean, I expect that would drive up. That's part of
I know, Boots.
trading
I have
cards.
a Dino deck and myself, and it, like, somebody was telling me, like, look at how much those cards cost, and I looked at the deck, I'm like, holy crap, this is an expensive deck now. And it wasn't that expensive when I first made it. It might have been like $100 to $150 when I first made it, when I put all my extras in it and built it up. But now it's like fucking $600-700 with some of the cards that are in there. I'm like, this is insane. Like, no wonder why people can't play and they just want a proxy. I mean, think of it this way. You can go on one of those sites with the Chinese cards that they make, and I'm not going to name them, you can find them. You can send them a picture of the front of the cards and a picture of the back of the cards, and they will print it exactly in foil for you. It may not look perfect, but it's going to be pretty fucking close. Good enough for you to be able to play as a proxy, and most people wouldn't care because of how much it is, unless you're going to go to a tournament. And at that point, yeah, then I understand them saying stuff. But if you're at like your local store, no one's going to care about that. At least all the stores that I ever were at, none of them did.
Well, the thing is that this has been around for me, I'm new. It's been around for so many years.
Exactly.
And people, yeah, they may have a lot of diehards for Magic, but to bring new people into playing,
yep,
it's not going to happen because they can't afford it.
Correct.
Do I buy Magic? Do I buy food for my table, for my family and my kids. Well, food's gonna trump that, especially with the cost of everything keep going up.
You know, all the price of everything's going higher and higher.
I mean, spend $200, $250 to get not much of anything at Walmart. You know, like you're gonna. The whole game is. I think the whole game's gonna go.
I don't think it's gonna go kaput. I think it's gonna go to a bad place, and then someone's gonna get fired, and then they can have a long hill to climb back up.
Yeah, well, that's pretty shitty of the board members of Hasbro to.
Well, no, it's not. It's that it's not. They are not people. They are rich. They are rich. They're not. So I keep saying this. There are three types of people in the world. There's a happy person, a rich person, and a wealthy person. The happy person and the wealthy person are pretty much the same fucking thing, but luckily the person that's wealthy happened to be born into money or come into something where they made a boatload of money. But the money isn't what defines them. The money just allows them to do some fun things that make their life better. The happy person, they could have $0 in their bank account and they're going to be happy because they find happiness in everything that they're doing. No matter what it is. It could be walking down the road looking at the fucking trees and the birds. They're happy because they're happy with life. Then there's the rich person, which the world is making a larger and larger portion of. They're telling everybody you need to be this rich person now, which is a person that's greedy. They want everything. I need to have your stuff. Take from them. Give me this. Or when I have something, no one else can have it because I'm the only one that needs to have it. No one else can have what I have. Or I need all of it so no one else can have any of it. And that's what's going on in the world is you used to have like a 50-50 split, where it was more wealthy people and happy people. Well, then it started pushing the rich people. That's now became like a 40 split, 10% rich, and then a little bit, and then that grew to the point where we're now at like 70% rich people. You got fucking 15% happy people and 15% wealthy people, and everybody else in the middle is a dipshit, selfish motherfucker that's just trying to take everything from everybody else.
No, it's not. It's not, Frank.
No,
Absolutely
it's not even
not.
magic. It's just everything. Yeah.
I mean, to go in and buy a brand new release, like I couldn't believe it. I mean, I'm brand new to this, so
Preach.
to see the Final Fantasy in 2 weeks before even release date, people were selling them $90 for a pack. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they were selling like $100 plus of a pack.
$100
like
for a freaking collector booster. That's absurd.
But I have worked with many forms of business. I've worked teaching. I've worked development stuff. I've worked with military. I've worked with insurance companies. I've worked with the stock exchanges all around the world. I've worked with poor people that can't afford anything, that are on support from the government, I've worked with people that could probably buy every house in a town.
Yeah.
And what I have recognized is the things that I just told you there. It's just there's a larger group of people in this world now that is just they're pushing to be the rich person. There used to be like a small subset of people, keep up with the Robinsons. Well, now it's the Kardashians or whoever the fuck the next thing is. You know what's going on? And what it is just turning everybody into ignorant, selfish people. And one of the biggest things is, and I know people are gonna not fucking like me for this, the largest problem with it is the way that everybody pushed Common Core. It made everybody commonly dumb. So they don't think for themselves. They just do what they're told. So when they do what they're told, and TV is telling them, you need to be rich to be popular and cool, so they do what they're told, trying to become rich, popular, and cool. They don't care what they do to anyone else. Doesn't matter, because me is the only important thing. And that's what has been taught, and that's the Hitler complex that is being taught to the children and people of the younger generations. Is you're awesome, you're great, nothing is anything good, you're better than everyone else, and because of that, you can do whatever you want to anyone else. And I've been saying this for like 30 years. Since I was a kid, I've been saying this. I was in high school calling this on people.
I agree, Corn. Absolutely agree.
Yes, using the phone as a replacement, yep.
Yeah.
No, exactly, that's what it is. I'd rather be poor and happy than rich asshole. And that's what has ended up being. There's too many rich assholes on the planet now, rather than, like, I was around wealthy people. I had a person, when I went to high school that I went to, I had a private high school I went to. The only reason I was able to go there is I had a scholarship because I missed one question on the entrance exam. 20 grand to go to the school a year. No way I could afford this. One of the kids was given a Ferrari for his graduation gift. he didn't understand anything having to do with money ever in his life. He was kind of a dickhead. He was the rich person. Then there was a person that I knew that was not given that, but his family owned the Boston Globe. Their family had more money than 90% of the people at this, at the school. They did not act like, I need to have the Ferrari, I need to have this, I'm the coolest thing. No. The first thing that was said was, you need to learn how to run this business, because when I die, you're going to take it over, and you need to do it appropriately, because if you don't, we're going to lose everything. And that's the thought of the wealthy person. Like, I have to work hard for what I have, and I have to work even harder to keep it. And I have to do it right, because if I don't, someone's going to take it from me. Where the other person is, I don't care who I'm taking from, the rich person, I'm going to take it from everyone. And I don't care who I scam to get rich, as long as I'm getting rich.
Yep.
And they don't realize that that richness is going to disappear in a few years if they're not doing it right, because it's just going to be taken by someone else.
Yeah. I agree. Repting said, I don't mind being poor and happy. Frank said, you're never poor if you are happy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Love that.
I like that.
And then Corn, the rich assholes are doing everything in their power to make it impossible for common people to just get by.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that is right. And that's it. And I've been on both sides of it, seeing them, where there's this person that has, millions and billions, and there's the person that has nothing. I would rather be around the person with nothing more than at any time than the person that has millions, just because they generally have a better sense of actually what the world is, and they're not in a fantasy world of what they think and they see in social media and online and everything. It's like games are real now to these people. I'm waiting for the fucking Purge to show up because they want it.
Yeah, Frank said earlier, I think you missed it, is that at this point, lately, he's looking at the monetary value of cards, not the playable cards.
Exactly, and that's what people are doing now. They're not even looking at the playability of the cards. They're looking at the monetary value.
That's the game's lost.
Well, that's why I said, like,
every now
and again, the cards, I'm like, oh, this is a good playing card. And like, oh, dude, that's only like 10 cents. That's not worth anything. I'm like, yeah, but look at what the card does.
Yeah,
you're
but
going to
if
destroy someone if you use this.
I can go, you want to play Commander right now? Because you're going to be pretty pissed when I fucking kick your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. Let me throw this down. Game over. You know? Filthy rich in knowledge, but poor in money and happy, though. Yep. James and I talk about it all the time. Bored wife. Yep.
Yep. Well, I've said that before. Having worked with all of it, a long time ago, having worked with all the things, I looked at Steph and I go, hey, between working for the government, helping the military, doing the stock exchange stuff, doing the insurance stuff, and doing some of the other programming and dev work and network work and all the other stuff that I had done, I'm like, if I ever wanted to be like a super villain, I probably could be a very bad one.
Or a very good one.
Or a very good one, depending on what you look at it.
Depends how you look at it.
Exactly. Because I know enough. Exactly. I know enough about everything that I'm dangerous. Yeah. But it's not the right thing to do, and that's the thing that people. That's the mindset of the person that doesn't care about being rich. They care about happiness and being appropriate and being honorable and respectful. That's the difference between a person that is rich and a person that has honor and respect. I have a bit more honor and respect than that rich person does. So I would never do anything like that because I know it's going to hurt enough other people that aren't that way. There's no point in doing that. But it's like I'm sitting there like I could fucking ruin stuff if I really wanted to. I'm never going to because it's not honorable. It's not responsible. It's not something I would want done to me.
Well,
think of things like that. Would you want that done to you? No? Then don't do it to someone else. I want to see stuff break. Maybe I'll start Fight Club, buddy. How's that? And we can take over and do our own stuff, and we won't break it. We'll fix it.
Yeah, it's a sad state of the world. I think there's so many things that everybody's created such a FOMO. Yep. Like it's all fear of missing out. Like you think about all these people that go online and they're influencers and they're all just trying to sell a product and making everybody fear that they're gonna miss out if they don't get it.
Yep.
Or they're not gonna be fit enough, pretty enough, healthy enough. You gotta do it. I'm doing it, right? They're not. But yeah, it's some people don't have any shame. They live with when they screw people or do any horrible thing.
I know,
yes,
that's the rich person mentality.
All the time. Yep. All the time, everywhere. And so for us living on a boat and traveling, we see it even more when we go from place to place. And it is glaring, the people that are just stuck up pieces of shit that think that they are higher and more holier than anybody else around. Like, it's absolutely just bullshit. So like,
yes, we live on a 40-foot catamaran. We sail around the Caribbean, U.S., and Bahamas.
we gave everything up. We literally sold everything.
We're getting tired of dealing with all the fucking. Put it this way, I had a good job. I was making money. But I was far from happy.
Sorry,
I was
I'm laughing.
hating life so much.
I'm laughing at Rev.
International waters, yeah.
Rule number 1 in Fight Club: you don't talk about Fight Club.
I know.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, so one of the things that with the boys and I and Jason.
Yes, we can mostly pick them out at a glance very easily.
Oh, you absolutely can. But we like getting into like the local.
Hey, you have a good one, Frank.
Bye, Frank. See you soon.
Yeah, we got in a long discussion here.
we what?
We got in a long tangent.
Yeah, we did, but we like going to the small local events because that is like true, usually organic people. Like
Yeah, they're
just
people from
like
the area.
they're people. They're not shitholes. Like if we go and walk around. I mean, yesterday. So we walked around to the event yesterday, and you could see people that are like, you can tell they're good. They're chill people, and then you got the ones that like, get out the fuck out of my way. I'm coming
better than
through.
you.
Like all fucking dolled up. I'm like, Pris, you're at a fucking family 4th of July event with food trucks. Why are you dressing like a Pris? Don't dress like a Pris.
No, or not even that. Why are you acting like you're better than anything else? I don't see you on a fucking 400-foot yacht with billions of dollars fucking spraying champagne everywhere. No. You
know who I'm talking about? One
Yeah.
of the girls who walked by
Yeah,
yesterday?
yeah.
I'm like, okay, prima donna.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not even that good looking, first of all. Walk around looking like that? Jesus.
It doesn't matter.
But it's a family event. Have fun. That's the whole point. Laid back, chill.
Yep.
God, anyways. Irritates the hell out of me.
Alright. Well, it
Let's
looks like
think
we're going
about-
to start one this afternoon.
Yeah, so we'll come back on later today. We are going to go out and do some family things, water, food, farmer's market.
Farmer's market.
And go do some of that stuff.
We'll head over the 9-volt here. Thank you all.
Was she a butterface? Hell yes, she was.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
The man was definitely more handsome than she was, so he lost out there.
Hey, you guys have a good one. Hey, yeah, we'll be on later this evening, probably hanging out. So, come on, check it out. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Peace out, everyone.